Hey everyone, have I here bringing another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. In this video, we're going to be discussing Saiyan Day 2022, highlighted by Majin Vegeta as the featured unit in the celebration. So with that, if you're new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, do all that good stuff. Let's go ahead and dive right in. So last night, earlier in the morning, I seriously tweeted out a cryptic message of an M, 4 o'clock my time. And I've been busy all morning and really haven't had time to make a video, so I'm making it now here, better late than never. And anytime if you don't follow iSeriously and the French data miners, definitely follow them. I'll put iSeriously's Twitter link in the description below. And M, of course, in the Dragon Ball universe, generally refers to, Majin, right? And we're talking about a Saiyan celebration coming up here. The only reference to this we should make and should be very obvious is Majin Vegeta. And guess what? I'm very, very, very excited and happy because we don't have a Dokkan Festival exclusive Majin Vegeta. We don't. And that's a shame. Now we kind of do, I guess, if you count the transformation Super Saiyan 2 to Majin Vegeta, but standalone Majin Vegeta, we don't. So the question here is what Majin Vegeta we're going to get. Are we going to get a transformation one? Are we going to get a standalone one? I am very interested, and that's really what we're going to discuss in this video here. So let's first talk about the unit in itself. The standardized thought is this is going to be just a TUR for Saiyan Day, and that's probably where it's going to be. But there could be an outside chance that an LR, a Dokkan Festival exclusive LR Majin Vegeta, could arise from this, because seemingly LRs are kind of becoming the new TURs. But I think Dokkan is still keeping that separation and still building that LR roster and not making it obsolete until they may have to create a brand new rarity, if they're going to start doing that with LR. So I'm going to still stick with TUR as what they're going to provide during the Saiyan Day celebration. It would be awesome to see a Dokkan Festival exclusive LR Majin Vegeta, but let's stick with TUR here. And then the other thing that you have to think about when it comes to Vegeta, especially Majin Vegeta, is it can kind of coincide with, we can start with Super and transform into Extreme, like a base form or Super Saiyan into Extreme Majin Vegeta, or again just stay as a standalone Majin Vegeta. So very unique that Vegeta has this opportunity to go kind of either way when it comes with the class advantage, right? So I would say very few characters have that ability, and it would be really, really amazing. Imagine this, if this unit introduced a dual class, like you're able to run it on both classes, Super or Extreme, or get buffs on either one. That would be amazing. And I've been kind of vying for that for quite some time, because separation of the class. Super is so dominant that when you do an Extreme class unit in of itself, it seems already obsolete in the current meta. So if they did something like that, I'd just change everything. That'd be pretty cool and amazing. I don't know if they'll ever do it, but it'd be interesting enough. So what Vegetas actually do we have that would make sense for this unit here? If it's a transformation unit, it can go from base form to Super Saiyan and then into Majin Vegeta, or it can just stay as a standalone Majin Vegeta. So of course we have the variations during the anime, when his base form, Babidi gets in his head, then he transforms into Super Saiyan, then goes into Majin Vegeta. Or we have the fight against Majin Vegeta fighting against Buu as the final explosion happens for him, one of the greatest moments in Dragon Ball Z history. Those are really the two variations that we can actually have with this Majin Vegeta here. So I think because we have recently had the EZA to the final explosion, I think we might go into the earlier portions of Majin Vegeta, even prior to him going kind of Super Saiyan 2. And it'd be very interesting. It would be like a base form Vegeta that then transforms into a Majin Vegeta. That's why I would say it could go from Super to Extreme, which I'm not a fan of, because just changing intermist of classes in between is kind of tough. Or, of course, it can be also Super Saiyan into Majin Vegeta. As a standalone Majin Vegeta, it makes sense if you're looking at the type advantage, as you can see clearly it's going to be an int Majin Vegeta, because we don't have an int Majin Vegeta anywhere to be found. Now, if it was a transformation unit, we do have an int Super Saiyan Vegeta and a ton of base form Vegetas there as well. So if it's going to be a transformation unit, I can kind of see like strength, strength transformation Majin Vegeta. Or we can look at, I don't think an AGL is going to be if it's a TUR, because we just had an extreme AGL unit. Yeah, I guess if Super Saiyan would be tough. It'd probably either stay as int or maybe even go to the physical there. So those are the type of advantage options. I'm going to stick with just int. This is going to be either super int or extreme int. I'm going to lean toward extreme int standalone Majin Vegeta. I think that's where this unit's actually going to go. And I'm going to actually say that this is going to go in lines with the earlier portions of Majin Vegeta. And he's going to, and this is what I would want to happen. I don't know if this is going to be what it is. What I want to happen is it's going to be World Tournament Majin Vegeta, where he just wrecks shop at the World Tournament and just murders a bunch of people. This is one of the most savage moments in Dragon Ball history here, right? As a villain just kills a bunch of people. Cell, did that as well, but it was kind of like seeming like individual, and then you kind of see the aftermath. This was like, boom, he goes to the World Tournament and just blows a bunch of just spectators, right? Spectators, blows them up, right? So pretty crazy this moment. And I think that would be an amazing art where he has his arm, just shot out. And I think people will really dig that card art there. So that's what I'm expecting. Now, here's another thing to also think about, right? So when you start thinking about this scene here when he transforms into Majin Vegeta here, the 7-year anniversary introduced this intro transformations or intro to buff up for a period of time, and we can possibly see that. I don't think so, because I think that was a special item when it comes to the 7-year anniversary. But that'd be really cool, right? Is the intro animation into this unit as a Majin Vegeta is him transforming into it. It would make total sense, and you can have him like a crazy power up in the beginning, first 4 turns or something like that on there. So that's what I think this unit's going to be. So let's talk about the build now. Let's just kind of dive into maybe what the leader skill and the categories might look like. So if that's going to be the case, if it's a Majin Vegeta here, maybe non-transformation. I'll talk about transformation here. It could be something like this: leader skills, worthy rivals, and gifted warriors. I think it's a great combination for 170%, because worthy rivals is very limited. And then you could say carotid body of mind, and that would of course be focused on with Majin Vegeta. Now the categories here you can see on the bottom there, there's some stuff I added on there, like transformation boosts if this was a transformation unit, and then that can be Super Saiyans and Super Saiyan 2 and transformation boost, so adding more categories would be amazing. But I was like, okay, if it was carotid body of mind for 200%, I think it'd be too limited, right? It'd be too limited because Kamehameha is the 200% there, and then with Ginyu, I believe, is what's Space Traveling Warrior, so a larger grouping of individuals that can match up. However, if we took that out, what other options do we have? If it's a transformation unit, I can see Super Saiyan 2 and transformation boost and Pure Saiyan, so that could be an option there if it was a transformation unit. So that would be beneficial in that way, even though this unit would then go from super or extreme, or just stay extreme as well. It's fine. Would be very interesting on there. However, this is the combination I would kind of prefer, because when you look at the 200% with Kamehameha, it's really helping out a lot of Goku units, right? And Vegeta's like left out of the 200% leads from the 7-year anniversary. So I'm thinking Final Trump Card Gifted Warriors as a combination, and Worthy Rivals as the 30% bonus, because Worthy Rivals is basically a Vegeta category, right? You have a couple other, characters in there like a Beerus and Piccolo and stuff like that. But when you look at Worthy Rivals and you want to make this team more so a Vegeta versus, like, I can just, of course, put Vegeta's family on here as well. But I think Worthy Rivals would make sense because you do have some additional separations of individuals that you can make some combinations with. And being that if this was a Final Trump Card Gifted Warriors and Worthy Rivals, you can have some, again, some interesting combinations, and especially really with the Vegetas, and Vegeta in of itself, all their units need a power up. So so when you look at like Gifted Warriors and Worthy Rivals, then Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta can be on there, versus like if I were to do Worthy Rivals, Gifted Warriors, and Final Trump card as the combination, then that unit wouldn't be on there. So I think this is a more of a overall better leader skill combination. But I was trying to think of some other ones. It's tough. It's actually tough to look at these different categories unless I put like Majin Buu Saga as the secondary category on there, or Majin Buu Saga as a leader. But we already have a bunch of Majin Buu Saga leaders, right? Extreme Leader with the Kid Buu, and then of course the LR Super Vegito. So anyway, so many things to think about, but this is where I'm gonna kind of leave with you. It's gonna be an Extreme Int Final Trump card, Gifted Warriors, Key plus 3, 100%, 70% across the board, with a 30% boost to Worthy Rivals. The categories, you probably want to take out Super Saiyans and Transformation Boost on there, but then have the rest on there. And I think this would be an incredible unit. I'm very hyped for it. Tell me what you guys think. What are your predictions and what the unit's gonna look like, and then the leader skill and you don't have to say categories, but the leader skill. What do you think? Comment in the comment section below. And if you are new to my channel, like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Thank you for watching, and keep on Dokkaning. So hyped here, and we'll catch you next time. Later.